Hi everyone, this is Tristan with TJInspires, and this month we're on our YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a series, Let's Talk About It. Let's talk about those taboo topics that we don't talk about grieving, handling your parents, while they're sick, even after, the business. There's also be talking about work and how to manage all of that, things we go through, stress and all of that. So we're going to talk about it. This month's topic is talking about your parents' sickness and in death, and just how to handle those different taboo topics, that we don't talk about. So this month we're going to be talking about grief, death, talking about the business on while we're here on earth, after taking care of it, so that way when you do pass, there's no dysfunction, no order. So again, this is Tristan with Let's Talk About It. Hi everyone, this is Tristan with TJInspires, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about handling our parents' business while they're here on earth. It's best if you have your parents living on earth and you have a relationship with them, and they have a house, or just talk with them and speak, make sure you write down, get some legal advice, and talk with your parents about what their wishes are, as far as what, how they want to be taken care of if they get sick, taking care of the business even after they're gone. Make sure you have the legal paperwork, especially if you have siblings. That's the biggest thing. Grieving is tough, but I believe in that, making sure we talk about it as an adult. As an adult, we should have, as an adult, we need to have, a toolbox of things. Make sure that you have, a lawyer on standby. Make sure that you know where all your accounts are and who's over those accounts. Make sure that, especially if you have elderly parents, that you know where their accounts are. Maybe have a copy of things like their ID, their social security card. Also, just have that conversation of what their wishes are. Make sure also in that toolbox that you have a funeral home, because I did not know that funeral homes, funeral people scam you when you're grieving, going through the death. So make sure you know what their final wishes are. Also, too, if you have siblings, that you guys sit down and you talk about it with your parents on what their final wishes are, and how, what, after they're gone, what do they wish to do with their house, their accounts. We need to have those conversations, because in our community, we don't have those type of conversations. We always think that our parents are going to be here forever. Grandma, big mama is going to be here forever. No, each one of us is going to have to go through, we have a date to be born, and we have a time that we'll have to pass. But in between those times, while we're here and while we're up talking, and while that person is talking, talk about the business. Talk about what their plans are for when they leave. All right, so we're gonna close out this series, talk about it. This series was talking about taking care of the business, and recently my dad passed away, and so I've been wanting to do this for a minute, and God has just been pressing it on me. Let's talk about it. So that'll be our series, and it'll grow, but we need to talk about these type of things, especially with our parents. Write it down, get it legally, get the business straight, so that way that there is no confusion on anybody's part, exactly what your parents wanted, or your grandma, or someone that what they wanted when they leave here on earth. Again, this is Tristan with TJInspires. Let's talk about it. Part 1, taking care of the business, grieving. Let's talk about it.